Go away.
No,
Death
Lowgrass.
awaits you in the laboratory.
First time I've seen a specter playing guard dog. Who might you be?
My name is Lowgrass. For centuries I have
Lowgrass,
awaited
yeah.
a living human. Someone with the courage to speak to me.
Are you guarding the entrance?
Chasing away unwanted visitors. Carrying out the Archmage's will. But you didn't run away. You're talking to me. Now you are a
Skyrim,
guest. Welcome. I will be your guide. Don't be shy, dear visitor. The enchanted bridge
He's standing at the
is
front saying, "Go
controlled by
away."
statues.
And he's like, finally, someone came and talked to me. The funny thing is, like, I don't think you actually need all the gold. Like, look at it. Like, we're just ranking up the gold. But I can't help myself. I want to go get loot. Plus, the books are cool to read. I'll give them that. So I probably could just go from quest to quest. I reckon they've got to face across the path.
Well, so what?
Why would you turn it that way, moron?
Here goes.
Oh, that's nice. I think the game, depending on how well this part of the game does, like the whatever the program is, so you can use your Steam on your phones. But I think the Switch version could be a great one for anyone who has transit time to work and back, or study or whatever, sitting on the train or the bus. Bludgeon, you were right as always. You won't believe what we just found. Whew, I have to tell you quickly. So the ghost had me scared witless, but we managed to get past thanks to those things. We pinched off the old sorcerer on the South Road. And listen to this, after wandering around a bit, we stumbled across a bunch of boulders blocking the way. We had to really work our picks, but eventually we made a big enough opening. The rocks weirded me out. They looked as if they were once liquid and then became solid. Lazy Eye's telling me it's called lava, huh? What a Lord Brainius. He had it coming when they gave him a poke in the eye. Anyway, we got through the opening and entered this other hall, and in there we found rows and rows of ale jars. Some of them were broken, but we lifted 3 bottles that were still whole, though we did break one on the way back. Oh well. Looks a lot like kvass with a strong whiff of oak bark. I'll have Lazy Eye and Jean deliver these while Fred, Poker and I keep moving. If you're reading this, Bludgeon, Lazy Eye has already reached you. Just try not to guzzle down the drink without us, please. Lucky. Your Switch is a piece of trash? Oh. Should probably take it back and get a new one then. Get working ones. Kids have a Switch, it's great. Keeps them quiet in the car on long trips. These chambers were carved into the mountain at the behest of King Maximus for the sacraments of magic. For 3 long years, workers guided by scholarly mages have gnawed at the stone firmament. They faced many misfortunes. Twice the underground vaults collapsed on the brave men within, as if the very depths of the earth challenged its daring conquerors. But the great architect, Gregorius, directed both human strength and the magic of creation into precisely the right channels, and the chambers were built and illuminated with wise ideas, inspiring for labor and heroism. As a console and ecosystem, it's bad. Difference of opinions then. I'll agree that you're wrong, and you can agree we disagree.
You are standing within the very laboratory where King Maximus's greatest mages once labored.
You need to pay a subscription to backup saves. You don't
What
have
was
to
the
do that.
nature of their research?
A myriad of subjects. The secrets of the world, the boundaries between the living and the unliving, the arcana of matter and logoi. First and foremost, though, They studied those incredible creatures called chimeras.
I want a
The
chimera.
chimera's still about? I think I've heard about those beasts.
No. The most dangerous specimens are locked in the
We're not,
astral
Warmaster
plane.
Khan.
They cannot escape. I could make you a scroll to summon the beasts from the astral plane, but first you'll have to help me.
The details?
The Archmage stole my heart. He took my freedom from me, as well as my emotions. I've been tied to these catacombs ever since. Living or dead, I cannot leave them. Find the Archmage's bedchambers. The stairs leading to them are to the right behind this door.
Yes, sir. I want a chimera, though.
Well, found something. Well, so what? I'll go look for something that fits.
I'm not naming any names, but I think you know who I am. 7 winged serpents have been rejected and are scheduled to be fed to the other creatures. That is what I'm going to put down on my tablet. You can pick them up at the Wonder Grove as usual. Leave the payment there as well. And don't get caught like last time, when you had to swallow that 6-tailed caviar. Ha ha. Okay, don't take it personally. Anyway, good luck. Give my regards to our friend from far, far away.
A useful thing.
Aw.
There are others like that.
Oh, the magic barrier was water powered. That's very eco-friendly. Can I go through here? Verily I say unto you, Nevetus is a Logi's seed. His very flesh and blood, the man is no less contemptible than his wicked plans. He has conceived a prison of the damned to taint us with enchanted diseases while he basks in royal wealth. May flames of righteous fire snap his skin like burning bark. May ghouls dance upon his grave. May his barking be silenced forever. Down with Nevetus and his despicable deeds. They put a lot of passion in the notes and things in this game. I appreciate that. You like there's no difference to walking speed in the water? I'll give him that. The walking speed in water is... we're above our... It hasn't gone up our waist. Nah, not giving it to him. That would have sucked though so hard. How would you feel if it got even slower? Production table entry 42-/12. Work on the new rattleberry samples is finished. The seedlings are ready. The growth coefficient is 1.5%. However, I've run into the usual problem. To access the key to the Wonder Grove, I need to register with the key keeper. I've already brought this up before at the assembly. Why does the botanical department constantly need request access to the grove from the keeper? I didn't get much of an answer either. Let's keep the key to the Wonder Grove somewhere easily accessible, or simply leave it unlocked. Junior Sorceress Kinshasa. But then, see, here's the problem. If we do that, we need to fire the key keeper. He's got a family. His kids are going to college next year. You know, sure, he's not needed, and his job could be replaced by, I don't know, a nail in the wall and a string at the base of the key. He's been on the books for a long time. Pay rises annually. Lacking a bit of firewood down in the... Yes, but they didn't make it for UK Senshi. With no end to our misfortunes in sight, I rechecked the magic tablets of the Second Age, the ones that form the basis for our work. Since my father had lived among the elves for many years, I was better at reading old elven runes than any other mage, and this was the language explaining the secret of the essence. To my horror, I stumbled upon a comment that we had missed earlier. The translation had been carelessly rushed and the scholars believing it insignificant. It said that the work is carried out in a dungeon. With no moonlight or starlight, the essence should be diluted with large quantities of extract of the aquatic herb Atherosalvia. Ooh. We did not include this step, as the translation said, "It is true, I swear by the moon, the stars, and the cup of Atherosalvia." We spent the next 3 months buying Atherosalvia from the rather perplexed fishermen and negotiating new batches of test animals with peasants and trappers. Once again, we all believed in our success, and even the Archmage joked about it over breakfast. Oh, those impatient scholars. Is that blocked completely over this way? Okay, so... Oh, okay, that goes there. Right. We came in from that one. So I do want to go up that way, but I want to loot up in here. There's an upstairs.
It's
they did put in a walking speed.
I should think a bit harder.
If you wanna go slower. Production tablet entry 96/2. I understand the Archmage won't be happy, but alas, my calculations definitely show our staff will, at some point, be exposed to essence. People have already begun to complain of changes occurring in their bodies. If we don't act soon, this will have serious repercussions. Legras scolded me. Oh, Legras is the dead guy throwing us around. Scolded me once for stepping out of line, but I swore an oath to the Order of Royal Mages to speak only the truth. Junior Mage Jean. Grove Key. Hey, I found the Grove Key. And we got some gloves. We get extra warfare, we lose a health, but we gain +2 critical and 4% damage. Give me those. Yeah. I'm guessing had we gone the other way first, we would have come to the locked grove door. We would have had to come back the other way and gone through there. Smart. I'm hungry. I didn't have my sandwich yet. What does warfare do? Increases damage. Makes me wonder why it couldn't just be damage.
Perhaps I need to try another approach.
Hey, Lowgrass, tell me the code, please.
Here's the door to the Archmage's bedchambers. The Archmage sealed it with a runic lock. I can't tell you how to open it, but there should be a sign nearby with a hint.
There's always a sign with... Oh, look at that. There's one. Hang on. Okay, what do we have? Do we have any of the other symbols here? Let's go with you. You're not there.
That doesn't seem right.
Hey, okay, hang on. That one's the first one there. This one is the first one on there. This is the right one on the left side. And that's the middle one on that. Okay, maybe I needed to... Did I go off the path? I must have gone off the path. Oh no, I went to that one next. But that's the only one that's left. I must have gone off the path.
Look at that.
Uh, 123 ABC was the password, I believe. They haven't yet added the requirement of special characters. In which case it'll become 123 ABC exclamation mark. Hey, did I miss one? Your Majesty, most venerable Lord Maximus, I must call your attention to a most troublesome situation in the catacombs. The mages are in spiritual turmoil, rooted in a deep fear of the essence of creation that has been our recent project. I made every effort to keep the essence safe, but certain agitators are spreading rumors that it is harmful to humans. This is utter nonsense. The essence of creation is derived from life and light and cannot possibly cause harm. I am taking every possible measure to provide no fewer than 1,000 combat-ready chimeras. Creatures which know neither pain nor fatigue in the nearest future. Archmage Nevetus. I want a chimera. Lowgrass. I hope I can get through to you at least. I am deeply concerned about the events of late. Have you seen what happened to the roaches, the flies, the moths? What they've turned into? Insects are very susceptible to the effects of toxic fluids, unlike more complex creatures of flesh and bone. This proves how dangerous this substance is. I wouldn't dare question the Archmage's genius, nor the Elven manuscript, but there was an issue deciphering it, remember? We missed a tiny note in the margins back at the beginning. Aurea just happened to spot it. What if we missed something else? Just think about it. Head to findings.
A real garden. That's unexpected.
I should have probably spoken to Lowgrass.
Not here.
Of course Nevedes isn't here. Did you expect him to be sitting around waiting for you?
The heart's not here. My heart is not here. I would feel sorrow now were I capable, but I cannot. At least I'm thinking clearly. The heart was taken to the garden, obviously.
What makes you think that?
There's no other place to hide it nearby. The garden is locked with a key held by the head administrator. Find the key. It will be somewhere in the library.
I found a key while exploring the dungeons.
This is the key. To the garden. Hurry.
How do I get that chest, though? We saw a door open before. Where was that door? Maybe it was that way. Or was it here? Nope. Over here seems to be a lot further back now. And there's loot. So this is definitely a new path. Ooh.
Logress said there hasn't been anyone here in a
Bludgeon.
long time.
Things have gone awful sideways. I'm chilled to the marrow, like Mactus was breathing down my back and I can't feel my fingers. I don't understand it. Fred has a fever and his face is turned all patchy and green. I'm sending Poker your way. I need him to pick some herbs. Make our captive mage do something and hurry, I'm begging you. What a forsaken place. We saw a glimpse of heaven in those catacombs, just like Lou's gardens. The passage is blocked with a lattice. We can slip through the gap at the top. Once we reach the water, we can finally get some rest. I hope this is from all the dust and damp. Oh, we've got a letter that tells us how to get into some secret somewhere. I don't think it's tracked on the map either, so we need to... Dear Archmage, our team has fulfilled your command to provide exquisite seafood delicacies. However, a weird creature was produced as a byproduct, and the only name we could come up with was drillfish. It's not exactly a fish, it's not exactly a drill either. But it does have a chitinous growth on its nose, which allows it to drill holes in stone as thick as 6 inches. That's girthy. We suppose that such a creature might be useful in the dam construction? Transportation Department Head Mage Lawrenson. Production Tablet Entry 61/4, Transmutation Department Head Lawrenson, please prepare a report on the Serpentine Griffins from batch number 34. Almost every specimen has exhibited an increased growth of bony crests and overall improved bone strength. Their temper has become mild, almost lackadaisical. With little or no response to external stimuli, 3 specimens have died in the past 6 days. Discipline Urkan, who is responsible for their feeding, believes the concentration of essence in their feed does not correspond to regulations. Inform Findings Department Head Logras. Department Inspector Archmage Nevetis Assistant Burlingen. And by the end of the 3rd day of feeding, these chimeras proved to be the most resilient. Moreover, the experiments show that their dietary preferences are similar to those of upper-class citizens at royal feasts. For example, these chimeras love chicken, rattleberries, and hot spices. Menagerie Director Flister the Sorceress. The menagerie is for guests only. I've got to get that soundbite.
You said I was the first living person to set foot in here in centuries, but there are human remains here. Fresh remains.
Those ones, yes. They didn't help me, you see. They were only interested in treasure. I didn't stop them. It was the treasure that doomed them.
Yeah, I'd believe it. I'm still going to take all the treasure. I'm going to die if I touch that dude. He just told me it was the treasure that doomed them, and there's a treasure barrel there with a rune on it. How ironic. We fell victim to our own research. This repulsive muck we used to turn rats and sheep into monsters is now all around us. In the air, the food, the water. Everyone's suffering the consequences of daring to challenge the elements. I don't know if I'm going to live. Nevetis has called an evacuation, but it's going to take a really long time. I went to Lazanne for advice. She's convinced we can't seal all the essence files in time. Rumor has it Nevetis wants to lock all of the chambers temporarily, just to open them again later. But what is the point if the essence keeps building up? This must inevitably end in catastrophe. Tomorrow I'll gather everyone who works in the Hall of Transformations and raise the question of destroying all the essence in the laboratory. I don't care if Nevetis tortures me like he did Logras. I'm not going to simply wait for my destruction. It is going to be forced upon you whether you like it or not. Alright, we've just been warned that treasure was their doom, and we're gonna do it. Frozen chicken meat.
Some kind of magic ice? The chicken is quite fresh.
What's with the frozen chicken meat? Magic ice. can't even sell it. It's good loot if you can't. Good as loot if you can't sell it. Production tablet entry 90/1. Our research has shown poor combat results for the Swinosauri, but the amount of meat packed inside their scaly hide could replenish the warehouses of both Citadel and Marcella. I've already forwarded a dispatch on this subject to the Archmage. Oh, food for the chimeras? Yeah, okay. Mage's gloves? Probably not. I tire of petitioning for a utility room with charcoal for the stoves. Therefore, I took it upon myself to find a solution to this delicate and incredibly complex problem. I added a piece of fire elemental in one of the ovens, and now it works by itself. To quickly heat up the oven, follow the instructions below. First, place the container in the oven. The fire will start by itself. Then cast this simple spell, the fire will grow hotter. Jadala Akahra. Finally, if you want the fire to flare up even more, cast the final spell, Jadala Akatoro. No need to thank me. Alright. Where's this oven? Amarantha, let's meet at midnight in the Wonder Grove. I'll be waiting for you by the Rattleby bushes. Don't forget that one thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yours, Jay. They like chicken, do they? Production tablet entry 77/8. Who let the pincer gnaw out of its cage? Everyone from the trials department has been trying to put it back for 3 hours straight. Dear colleagues, please be vigilant, lock the cages and return the keys to the key keeper. I demand you find the perpetrator and punish them with a spell of weakness duration 6 hours. Report to Flister Sorceress. Menagerie Director. Menagerie. I guess so. It's going to go out to the grove, isn't it? Production tablet entry 61/4. Transmutation Department Head Lawrenson, please prepare a report. Wait, did I already read this one? Which means we're going backwards. So where's the door that was not locked? Or that was locked? We lost the blue key. Okay, Shortgrass, what's going on?
Not here either.
Again?
This is bad. This is very bad.
What happened?
It's in astral storage. There's no other place it could be. And that's where one finds.
That's where the chimeras are. Naturally.
Yes, chimeras. At least one.
Why do I keep getting dragged into these situations?
I recall the mages of old distracted them with a favorite food. There used to be ingredients for that dish in the laboratory. You have two options. Kill the chimera outright, or pacify it. Let me know when you're ready.
Which one
I'll
comes with
open
the
a portal
PowerPoint?
to the storage.
That's the appropriate question, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to save it here in case he decides
These ones
to...
did not die well.
Bludgeon, this is Fred. Lucky attacked me and I think he was trying to eat me in the bargain. He grew these massive claws and almost tore me apart. But this bony carapace saved my life. What carapace, you asked? Can't exactly say, but we've all turned into monsters. I'm just telling it like I sees it. I didn't want to kill him. If Poker's back, you'll read. You can read these lines. I hope I get better. Maybe a little lie down. Loot. There's loot. So much loot. Yeah, so I don't we just want to fight the chimeras, but I want to know if I get experience for doing the quest. Where are we? Yeah, defeat the chimera. So we could use the rattleberries and more rattleberries and the oven. Oh, there's the spices, right. Which would be fun and all. Yeah, go use the oven. But I don't want to. I want to fight.
Are you prepared? I'm opening the portal. I'm hoping for your success, friend.
I'm hoping that once you get your heart back, you'll be more human.
All right. I mean, I don't see a chimera.
This card isn't going anywhere. Shame.
There it is. With some fire ellies and an ice ellie. This zone looks cool. Okay, fire elementals. Have 350 hit points, deal 64 to 88 damage. And they've got high morale. Oh man, that sucks. What else do they have? Ranged and melee attacks. Ranged attacks are blocked if, yeah, okay. They're considered giants. Oh, they've got so much armor because there's like a bunch of other ones. Ranged attacks deal fire damage. Attacks deal fire damage. And they are fire damage resistant and immune to burning. It makes sense. And they got a whole bunch of in a flame. What about you guys? Pretty much the same, except they get the giant buff as well, and they deal cold and inflict frozen. What about Mr. Chimera himself? Oh, how is their hit points? 410. They don't do as much damage, but they have more hit points. They do a lot less. Oh wait, they do more damage and have more hit points. That's not good. The Chimera, he's at level 5, rank 3. Look at that. 1,000 hit points. Does 140 to 190 damage. Magic damage, 40% chance of inflicting shock debuff on target. Can fly. Of course he can fly. Irrepressible. And immune to a whole bunch of stuff. And has too many skills. Look at this dude. Maybe you should have bought the chicken. All right, let's have a go. I didn't check their movement either. That's probably the one I want to check. He moves 6. They move 2. They move 2. Right, so the Chimera's going first as well, and he's moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can get up into range. And everything else has potential range attack. That's brutal. You don't think the Chimera's a problem? I think they're all a problem. It's such huge range amount. Okay. I get such tiny initiative. Yeah, they're just going to outright murder everything, right? Do the gaps count as line of sight? Not for range. That one more so than others. Why is that one worse? Oh, because there's 3 of them there. Okay. You think I'm supposed to be here? Maybe not. But you did say the last fight was going to be terrible and we didn't lose a unit. Limit their movement by making my guys harder targets? How do I make them harder? Sorry, yeah, the high ground gives them a easier chance to hit as well. Single planet? No. So they have high ground. So not all of them will be able to attack all of them because we do have a little bit of line of sight, but there's nowhere that I can hide from everyone. So putting the wolves over here hides them from those fire alleys probably completely, but then they're open to those 3 units. Having something in the middle, I'd probably get line of sight from the 2 up the back. I think someone here might have actually get line of sight out. Oh, maybe, but you know, let's say that whoever's down the very bottom in the middle gets completely line of sighted. But anyway, as soon as you get down here, they get attacked by the other guys. Can they move to here? No, they'd have to walk through. The Chimera can because he flies. And we'll find out. I'm just going to play to find out to see if they're even going to move. With a range option, they might just sit there and destroy us. So where are we putting? So that's the... Let's leave them there. Put the bears... Oops. Movement did you have? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. He can't get up to there. And even if I put the wolves there with a haste buff, they can only get 4, 5, 6. So we can get to one of these with the wolves. Probably that one. I don't know, I haven't played that. Okay, for some reason he didn't push up. Now, he's got bleed immunity, but we can do a lot of damage to him. I think the range is going to hurt. I still think we tie the Chimera up with the tanks though. You're being naughty, miss. Mummy's calling you. Come on. Hello, sit down. Sit. Let me see. Let me kiss. There you go. Go. Back up. Yeah, let's buff the... We'll haste the wolves. Now we can... I don't know if I want to leave them up there so they can go around next turn. I think we have to though. Didn't even kill one of them. See that. Oh, that's good. These guys should have been in opposite spots. They kind of got frosted. Buff them with a charge. Chimera's down. Wolves are getting pretty low though. rather not lose the wolves. We'll be going back to town anyway, so we can just buy them back, I guess. If I go there, that at least prevents... ranged attack on me. Inspire anyone? Doubt. Venomous skull. Those guys are poison immune, maybe. It's worth doing the attack. It's probably worth sitting out, keeping their health for a retaliation and then a regular attack. Should keep them alive. I was about to say unless they get shot by those guys. Oof. The trolls look so cool frozen. Oh, I can't move far enough. No bear. We only get one spell per turn. I've used it. We got range to them. Ooh, that'd be really nice. How close was it? I mean, we win, and we're going back to town, but it'd be nice if I didn't have to go shopping for units. gonna be so close. Yeah. I don't know about these guys. These guys look good, so they should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll be able to haste up. Initiative is 4. I could give someone I'm just looking at thinking about giving someone initiative. Get them up ahead of these guys. I think it's these ones. Either that or the crossbowman. I don't think the damage is there. Oh, they tried to move away. And they're trying to move away again. Oh, they got a bonus turn. Huh. They found a spot where I can't get them with my range. Nice. Kept everyone alive. And made just a touch under 800 after repairs. That's good. We're there. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Search for loot then, I guess. We might be going up in there. Oh, dude, yeah, I can have 3 trolls and 4 bears. And 2 more. Oh, that's the hard vessel. Militia. And an extra crossbowman. Dude, 3 trolls though, man. They must have all been on a very similar leadership number. About through here. Aww. Wonder if we give him his heart back, if he'll take us through there. That's so cool. That's a huge army. Which is what we need for that fight to get into that castle, right? I'll need to go buy units anyway. I don't know where to get bears from though. Oh, the guy at Bludgeons. That fight was cool though. Did we level up? Yeah, okay. More evasion. Oh, allied unit, maybe I should have held, can react to incursions in their control zone 2 times per round, yeah. Increases unit critical hit damage to... That one's pretty good, but I think I'd take that one. Well, that one needs more points. Maybe the tamer, but I had bears before I even quested for him.
I can feel again. I have a body. My body. I'm back. I'm fully materialized. My head is spinning. I can't believe it. I'm alive.
I never thought the undead could return like that.
Not all. Just some. I've had centuries to prepare, after all. Oh, this will take getting used to. The body is so heavy. I'm eternally grateful to you. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Oh, we lost the Chimera feed. We did get Summon Chimera as a spell, though. You need 180 arcane knowledge. It's a level 4 spell. There was something else in there. What was it? He seems seemingly useless for the time being, right? Okay, so I guess we just head on out. We got to go past that guy anyway. It probably as close to free as you're gonna get. Like, you have to use your spell for that turn, but that's the only cost. But we're never going to have 180 arcane knowledge on this character. So no chimeras for us. That was cool though. I'm really happy with that. Can I cast it from a scroll? There are requirements to cast from a scroll, but I don't know what they are compared to learning it. It's a level 4 spell, so I doubt it. We probably just won't have the mana in combat. We can have a look though. I'm not going to, because I'm going to want to save it, right? I'll probably save it, and then we'll have the last fight of the game, and that'll be it. It'll be like, oh, I never had a chimera. I think that's tradition. Oh man. Really? Why'd you have to show me that game? I would have been happy if I didn't know it was there. Yeah, I could just sell it. Might hold on to it, hey? Where is this? That's not... It really wasn't worth the 2 minutes it took to walk back. Oh yeah, definitely precious. You gotta have the loot, man. Like, I might need to recruit someone or spend money on something, and we don't want to be short of money. More importantly, I don't want to be short of that loot 3,000 gold, 300,000 gold achievement or whatever it is. Yeah, that 35 gold. That could help. 3 trolls, man. 3 trolls. I wouldn't be surprised if Artemio sells all of these. Does Artemio sell the bears? He definitely sells the other 2. I think one good reason for keeping a squad, like getting a squad developed early and then holding on to them, is that way you get to know exactly where to replace them from. Yeah, another bear's huge.
Who brought us bread? Oh. I thought I'd never want to eat it again. This bread is so good. I could just eat until I drop. How come we're so...
I'm going straight to Artemio. Should I have been on the horse? The Huskarls are good, are they? I have found them. I could only have one at the time. And I'm like, nope. I could probably have 2 now. But they were rank 1s, and I'm guessing that's why they were slightly better. Damage-wise was low. But they had more hit points than my militia. And they had a tanky active. But obviously, I'm guessing their damage goes up if they... Okay, Artemio's got everything. I guess if... Like, they're definitely more tanky than they are defensive. More tanky than they are offensive, sorry. So I guess it's what position you need them to fill. Alright. Everyone's happy. We're good. Let's put a save in because need to. The plan. We're saving that fight for as long as possible because it's brutal. We're gonna go find a scroll. I'm gonna fast travel to there, find a scroll, take that fight, not that finesse, and then we've opened up a whole other section of the world. And then so much content. Cool. I'm gonna make a cup of tea, hit the little streamer room, come back as soon as I can, and that is the plan. I'll be right back. And that's important. Because I think the... So here the wolves they've got a 1 next to animals. They're militiamen are dwarves, and there are 2. Bears, animals, 2. Dwarves, 2. Trolls, 2. Right? You're going to need to get higher tiers. I think. Now, because I'm pretty sure these are going to cap out at some point. We're not going to be able to get these up to like 30 men. Oh, maybe that'd be cool. But the problem is that there's no health buffer, so damage goes down really quickly. Whereas damage stays up on things like the bears and the trolls because it takes a while for them to die. So it's a nice trade-off. You don't get as much damage out of a group. Like this group here will do between 450 and 600 damage. What's this group going to do? Oh, nowhere near that. Up to 400. So that's the thing. Oh, these guys are like 9 times 7. Like that's a decent chunk of damage. So that's over 600. So you're at 450 to 630. But they're also tier 2s. So I think that's what you need to do is replace these numbers with higher ranks. You'll have less of them, but your output's higher. You might not get the good active skill, but I think it's worth having. We're going to head up to here, fast travel over to there, grab that, have a look at what the tamer's got, because I'm pretty sure he had some high-level wolves, but we didn't take them because we could only have 1. We've had some leadership up, though, so I think once, and maybe the Husk Girls as well, if they're better, because we need to make that trade-off. I think it start pushing up. However, if the Huskars are level, I think they're 2. There's no point replacing a rank 2 with a 2 unless we wanted more dwarves. But I like having the trolls.
I'll tell you more. Ask all.
What have you got, Edgar? Okay, he's got this stuff. So Griffins are rank 3, or level 3, and Ancient Wolves level 4. We can't have any... Oh, we've got a thing. Hang on, let me... We could only have 1 Ancient Wolf. We still could only have 1. So I don't think it's worth having to have just 1. I think we ended up just buying it then. My gold went down. What did we just buy? Did I buy Griffins? Oh, my gold's down because I topped up the other enemies. I had 20k before, and then I just noticed I didn't. I thought I must have bought some. Griffin's at rank 3 though, or level 3, rank 1. we can only have one of them. Yeah, so I don't think I want to take that yet. Whereas I could have 4 eagles, which would be 180 to 240 damage. And I don't think that's worth it compared to the wolf, like 8 wolves. No. The biggest problem with 1 is the hit points. If it does die, like 344 hit points compared to 8 wolves, which is, you know, over 900 hit points. But 2, when you're looking at like close to 700 hit points versus the 900 hit points, especially when 2 becomes 180 to 240 damage, you know, compared to 8/4's 320 to quite a lot more, like 460 damage or something like that. You lose damage, but you get a big health buff. I think it needs to be 3. Oh, these aren't eagles, these are griffins. But if I was comparing like actual eagles with wolves, oh, that one we can only have 4. So that one's, you know, but their damage isn't high enough. So that's not worth. And I think that needs to be considered before you make a trade up. So we'd definitely come back if something much higher was offering like a rank, a tier higher, but you can also rank them up too, and that's the thing, like their stats will change when they level up. So we're looking at rank 1 versus rank 3s. It just depends how much their stats will change. The only way we can tell is like when fighting against enemies and seeing that, like when sometimes they have 2 of the same units in different squads, like, and one will be a rank 2 and one will be a rank 3. Let's go fight the golems. Alright. Rank 1 iron golems do 30 to 42 damage. Rank 2s do 37 to 51. So it's an increase of a minimum increase plus 7 and the maximum increase plus 9. So let's just say an average of plus 8 damage. And an extra, 30 hit points, 32 hit points, which is plus 20%. And then if that increased like that again. So that's, a little bit extra damage for each unit. I mean, we're going to smash these guys, but... So we have to think about that too if we're looking at trading up to higher rank units. Higher tier units. I don't know. Okay, the elementals get range. I don't know if they'll be able to hit us down here. Our rangers go before them, so we can at least dish out some. So 3 of these, so 600 hit points. We'll be able to knock them right down. Well, it's got a bit of a jitter. 2, 3, 4. Bears should be able to take out those golems from here. Those 3 trolls, man. How good do they look? And they're going 3rd. That's amazing. Okay. I want to hide them. No, let's bring them out. Oh, they got an extra turn. Haste here. There, fellas. still lose light. All units attacks deal maximum. No, I want extra than maximum. Let's go with celestial fire. I think initiative on the militia might have been better. We have 2 wounded crossbowmen. Oh, look at the experience we need to get to level 16. That's huge.
He escaped! I didn't even have the time to set up a magic barrier. The hacker was already gone.
Yes, you better be careful. Your job's at risk.
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out where he went. Most likely he jumped into another dimension. But why didn't he come back then? What happened to him there? What if he perished?
Dear Aurelie. But he was a criminal.
Bludgeon? The bandit leader? What's going on? I must let Kaythorn know immediately.
It'd be worth telling one of the commanding mages about the giant.
Yes, probably. Maybe Kaythorn will spare me a minute.
I wonder if we could have caught him, or whoever it was, but not gone and spoken to her. Yeah. Oh man, now we've got to explore around in here. Oh, this will be a hot minute. Looking for a snakebite survivor for the purpose of researching an elixir. Those displaying fresh bite marks will be rewarded with 4 gold pieces. Ask for Remedius at the Mage's Tower. The summoning of elementals and the raising of spirits of tragedy and spirits of music after the bells sound midnight is strictly prohibited. Punishment for violating these rules is transformation into an Illyrian chick for a duration of not less than 2 weeks. Rector Meister. Mage school schedule for today. Breakfast, lesser refectory, first class, red hall. I'm not reading their their schedule. Almost did. Oh, look, there's loot here. Oh, I can read it. Treatise on the Witches of Rowan, an excerpt from the Book of Flavius the Wisecracker. A little-known fact, Novetus, the first Nostrian archmage, has several female students. History has preserved a few of their names. Belinda, Carabos, and Amarantha. But the mages of Conclave dispute whether they can be recognized as Novetus. Wait. I think we've read this one. I think we have. Yes, we have. It's the second repeat we've come across. I have to complain. Is he trying to dab? He is. Dude, you just got destroyed. Book, the Beginner's Book of Runes and Zatark Literature. The basis of Antara magic lies in ancient alphabet of 26 runes called Zatark. The name is a combination of 5th runes Zerb, Tit, Aut, Rato, Kor. Of course. There are a number of different accounts regarding the origins of alphabet, but it's most likely invented by the ancient elves. This is supported by the fact that all of the older runic names come from Old Elvish. Zatark is understood by all royal mages. Special courses taught at the Faculty of General Gnosis. Many magical treatises are written in runic alphabet. These runes can also be found on ancient altars and artifacts, and even on the personal seal of Archmage Kaythorn. Individual runes and groups of runes can also be seen in Nostrian heraldry. Numbers and formulas used in sorcery are written in Zatark when mages want to hide the true meaning from non-initiates. Below is a list containing the rune name, its literal translation, and its hidden meaning. Wonder if we have to use that for a puzzle. Hey, Gibble Monster, how you doing? I was about to say looting up there wasn't so bad when I missed some. Oh, is it behind closed? No, there's stairs. Oh, look at that. That was a sneaky one. Oh, money pouch. I'm really enjoying it. You never know, I might get around to playing the original series. They've been sitting in my Steam library for a few years. I should actually... I think I've actually got the original, like the first one installed. Okay. Must maximize path for lootage. Can I speak to you? No.
Has everyone read Cathon's treatise on the nature of things? His research
And then she'll claim she doesn't get it. Again, same old story.
The name of
so
fire is
boring.
Agnes.
Have you read Cathon's
Repeat.
treatise? Yeah.
Agnes.
It's boring too.
Agnes.
Let's go to the lake for a swim.
Agnes.
Locally. To the lake.
Agnes?
Nice outfit, dude. I
Isn't
want one
that
of
a girl's
those.
name?
That sun
Focus.
is beating
Are
down
you a
like
bunch of
hammer
dim-witted
today, isn't it?
peasants or future mages?
Meister's
Creates the
Agnes.
D&D feel?
Agnes?
Maybe not quite.
I don't understand.
Aha, I've been expecting you. You're going to help me. See these ignorant disciples? They've littered the school's ether with their mispronounced logoi. You need to cleanse the ether and set a good example for them. Can you see the 3 misshapen logoi?
I can't see anything.
Right. I forgot you never had a proper education. Just wait a moment.
Wait, what are you doing?
Hic sentio logi. Now you can see them.
Oh, he made
What
us
are you
smart.
waiting for? Set a good example for my pupils. All you need to do is extinguish the logoi in the right order. If they start multiplying, you've made an error. Begin with the farthest one. Well, start already.
He's rude. Alright, let me read the book first. Book. Pundits, mages, benefactors. I address you today in order to expose the several and perfidious lies of Fliclitus. Okay. Who has deceived many in Marcella. This dishonorable knave teaches that everything is made of many smaller things, and these things in turn are made of tiny invisible particles, and he calls these particles atoms. What does he tell us about these atoms? Listen to this and try not to laugh. He claims they are connected with each other by yet tinier loops and hooks, also conveniently invisible. The connections, according to Fliclitus, form countless chains, and these chains form even bigger chains, and eventually they become a thing that we can see, feel, and smell. Make Cathon Treatise on the Nature of Things, Part 1. Yeah, this has been good. Like, I'm enjoying it. If I really wanted to get the D&D feel right now, new Pathfinder's out soonish, I think, if not already. What was the Crown of the Magister? Solasta. I played that in early access and it was good. I've got the game. I should get around to actually doing a full campaign of it. Huh. Wrong Logos? Wrong Logos. Maybe we shouldn't touch the wrong ones. Can you buy my crap? Thank you. Where is correct logos? Oh, no, they are wrong okay. So the wrong logos is the right logos. He wants us to cleanse the wrong ones that his students have created, I think. Oh, no, I'm lost in here. Oh. Right, so he said start with the farthest one, which I think is this one, right?
There are others like that.
Where is it supposed to be taking? He said if it starts multiplying, we've got the wrong one.
Let's see you demonstrate these much rooted senses of yours. I see.
Stop this.
Fox. Eating a...
Back to square one.
No, let's go with this one then.
That doesn't seem right.
Oh, this is going to be a trial and error, is it? Okay. What's the... He said start with the furthest one. And then we had choice of one. Okay. I don't know what's the difference between them. We took this one. And then that was the wrong one. Why was this the wrong one?
Can't you go around? Then, Roses. Let's see you demonstrate these much rooted senses. In the woods. Anyone can say that. Give me something real. Fine. There is magic.
Try this one.
Perhaps I need to try another approach.
What matters most is to stay focused until you locate all three logi. There's one thing I recommend to all my disciples, and I'm advising you of it now. Don't rush the work.
But I've got other quests to do. You're not being helpful. We have to find 3, he said. Maybe we're supposed to speak to him after we won. 2, 3.
Has everyone read Cathon's treatise on the nature of things? Here's what matters most is to stay.
Okay, well, where's the other ones then? I'm pretty sure we touched this one. It's over. Yeah.
Perhaps I need to try another approach.
And if we touch the other one, so that one's the correct one, which leads to this one. That one starts us over, so there's got to be like another one somewhere else instead.
Well then, Roses. Let's see you demonstrate these much rooted senses. I see a fox.
And if it's
eating a squirrel. In the woods.
how much further away could it have possibly gone? My Rose, I just can't send you a magical messenger pigeon. Can't spend mana without a good reason. By special decree of his rudeness, nothing surprises me anymore. Going to the mage factory to maintain the barrier. Must depart immediately. The last group of mages returned even earlier than expected, fully depleted at that. Forgive me, your L.
I've had such a good week.
What have you got for sale? No, thank you.
Well then, Rosens. Let's see you demonstrate these much rooted senses.
Okay.
Cathorn would keep
I can't find any more Logie. That's like the first one that... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought I saw something. Unless our arcane knowledge is just not high enough to do it. I could settle with that.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, might have to come back to that one. I don't want to get... Well, hang on. What was different about it this time?
Well then, Rosens.
Because I hit it from a different side?
These much rooted senses of yours.
No, it follows me around.
Well,
Fox
so what?
eating a squirrel.
What was different that time? Oh, now I've got 3. No.
Wrong.
Alright, we definitely were onto something there. I don't know what. It's something. I'm gonna go for the one in the middle.
Well then, Rosens. Let's see you demonstrate these much rooted senses of yours.
I see a fox.
Here goes.
Ah. We did it, chat. I am so smart. I am so smart.
Has everyone read Cathorn's treatise on the nature of things?
I did it, Meister.
I never doubted for a second you'd be able to solve our little problem.
I find a sword more agreeable than magic tricks.
For a non-graduate of the Mage's Tower, you did a great job. Better than some of the dunderheads standing before me now.
You're rude, man.